that they shall live upon the earth, and that they may teach their children.
Alright, boom, that's the point. Let's get a couple more. We got like 10 more minutes. Deuteronomy 12, 29, 32.
Alright, just Deuteronomy 12, verse 39. What? To verse 29?
Yeah, Deuteronomy 12, verse 29.
Alright, Deuteronomy 12 and 29. When the Lord thy power shall cut off the nations from before thee, whither thou goest to possess them, and thou succeedest them, and dwellest in their land, take heed to thyself that thou be not snared by following them.
See, take heed to thyself again. So it's telling us, listen to my commandments and take heed to yourselves. It's only about you, Israel, not about no other nations. And don't hearken unto no other gods, man. Keep going.
After that they be destroyed from before thee, and that thou inquire not after their gods.
See, don't inquire after their gods. Keep going.
Saying, how did these nations serve their gods? Even so will I do likewise.
Yeah, so how did they worship their gods? Let me do what they did. You know, and that's what Israel did, man. That's what you did anyway. You didn't listen to the Most High, man. You didn't listen to the Most High, man. You were rebellious. Keep going.
Right. Verse 31. Thou shalt not do so unto the Lord thy power, for every abomination to the Lord which he hateth have they done unto their gods. For even their sons and their daughters they have burnt in the fire to their gods.
Yeah, and that's what Israel did. They sacrificed their kids onto idols, man. Totally an abomination, man.
They got it from the other.
Yeah, they got it from the other nations, man. Keep going.
What things soever I command you, observe to do it.
See, read that again.
What things soever I command you,
the Lord commanded you. What does it mean to command? That means to listen to His order, listen to His decree. Keep going.
Observe to do it. Thou shalt not add thereto, nor diminish from it.
Which has happened already. That's why 2/3 of you are going to die. You diminish from it, but not the 1/3 of Israel. All right. All right. Let's bring out a couple more scriptures and finish up. You got one? Okay. And hold that rebellion one.
I got that right now.
All right.
Can you read that?
Read that real quick. Read it quick though.
1 Samuel 15 and 23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity.
So read that again. They didn't hear that one, man.
1 Samuel 15 and 23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
Read that again.
For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
Again.
For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
So rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. So being rebellious is a sin, which if you're being rebellious, that means you're not listening. And listening unto the Most High, Yahweh Shemai Shai, is a commandment. So if you don't listen, first of all, you're breaking the law right there. So, and you're being what? Rebellious. Just ask Eve. She was the first rebel. That means you women out there, you natural rebels, man. You don't want to listen to nothing. But anyway, again.
1 Samuel 15:23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
Rebellion is as a sin. Rebellion, if you were a rebel in a spirit, and as an Israelite, rebelling against Most High the Lord, you're committing sin. And that's basically witchcraft too. Alright? Yeah, suffer which not to live. Keep going.
And stubbornnness is as iniquity.
Which all you Israelites are stubborn, man.
Yep.
It tells you that Israel is a stiff-necked, a hard-headed nation. Which proves you niggas out there are the Israelites, man. But you niggas out there are stubborn, man. You have stiff necks.
Who's more hard-headed than the so-called Negro?
Yeah, say a lot.
You know? I said, who's more hard-headed than the so-called Negro, or so-called Latino, or so-called Native American tribes, man? No other nation is more stiff-necked than us, you know?
And you can't get them out their ways. You can't tell a rockhead Muslim to get out, a nigga to get out of his way. You can't tell a goddamn burrito head Mexican Iscar Latin tribe to stop worshiping Caesar Borgia. And you can't tell a goddamn sauce paw Haitian or beef patty Jamaican or cornbread Negro to get out of their stupid ass ways, man. You know, so you guys are a bunch of rockheads, man.
Right, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry.
Yeah, stubbornness is iniquity. It's wicked. And it's idolatry. That was it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
Right. This is Deuteronomy.
You can break down. I'll read it for you.
All right, 28.
28.
28 and 1.
Right.
And then 15.
Deuteronomy 28, Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee high above all the nations of the earth.
Right. So that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So that's why, Israel. That's why we have no excuse, or we can't say anything of why we're in this captivity that we're in.
Yeah.
Why? Because the Lord told us through Moses, look, if you listen to all my laws, statutes, and commandments that I tell you, all these from 1 to 15, it tells you all the blessings that will come upon us. All right, but did we hearken? No. That's why we're in slavery right now, because we didn't hearken unto the Lord, man. So
I'll read that again. Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power,
right,
to observe and to do all his commandments.
Right, to the voice of the Lord thy power. What's the voice of the Lord? This right here. The law, statutes, commandments of the Lord. The Bible.
Voice, yeah, the voice, yeah.
Okay? All right? And do we listen to that? No. All right? We wanna follow other gods. When all those other gods are all man-made and fake, man. But that's Israel for you. We want to do what all these nations want to be like us.
Yeah.
Right? But we want to be like other nations.
Yeah.
Like Ishmael. They really want to be us.
Yeah.
You see how they
go
dress.
all out, man.
They got the beards. They the garments.
The garments, yeah. They go all out. Yeah.
They're trying to be us.
Yeah.
They're trying to be Israel, but we want to be. A nigga wants to be a Muslim more than a Muslim wants to be a Muslim.
Yeah.
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 Man.
Yep.
All right, now you can go to 15.
15, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power,
right,
to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes.
It didn't say some of his commandments. It said all of his commandments and statutes, which is only for Israel. You so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Yeah,
not if we do
a little bit.
Yeah, maybe if we keep the dietary law.
Yeah.
But we don't keep the law of the beard. Or putting the fringes on the garment. There's 613 laws. We're supposed to do every single one of them.
Yeah, I can keep a beard. Maybe I'll keep a beard, but I'll sleep with my man's girl.
Yeah.
And we have lobster together.
Yeah.
Take it what's that damn red lobster?
Red Lobster, yeah. We taking a Red Lobster, but I'm gonna keep my beard though.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my beard,
You know what I'm saying?
Keeping
I'm
the law,
gonna keep
right?
my beard,
Yeah,
That's a nigga for you, man.
Dumb nigga.
613 laws, we're supposed to keep all of them, but you know what? We will keep all 613 in the kingdom.
Yeah, no grief. Just
all right?
loving it too.
We'll love it. We'll embrace it. All right? Okay? But right now, what we're doing right now, we're rehearsing the righteous acts. We're practicing. We're practicing the law, statutes, and commandments.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day. This day means forever,
right,
up until now.
Right.
It says that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right. And we're in the curses right now. Slavery, being under authority, under subjection unto the damn basis of men. Having our women being sluts and harlots in the streets. Okay, our sons and daughters being killed in the streets. All right, being all out curses, man, being brought over here through cargo slave ships. That's all the curses that happened because we didn't hearken, we didn't listen, which this whole video, which this whole lesson is about, listening. All right, because we didn't listen to the Most High.
Okay.
All right, this is why we're in the disease. This is what happens when you don't listen.
Yeah.
You know? We know firsthand what happens when you don't listen.
Yeah. Yeah, just like when your father, when your father tell you not to do something,
right?
You get your ass whooped, and the Lord's beating the shit out of us.
Hey, he's punishing us, man. You know, he only knows us. Okay, 3 more scriptures and we'll finish up because it's been about an hour now. You just can't help it, man. So many scriptures coming out, you know what I mean? All right, but 3 more, okay? So let's get 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, verse 59. Yeah. You read it. You read it. I'll read another scripture.
7 and 49.
Yeah.
All right. 2nd Ezra 7 verse 49.
I'm sorry. 58.
58.
59.
Okay. 2nd Ezra 7 and 59. For this is the life whereof Moses spake unto the people.
What's the life? The law, statutes, commandments. The Lord Yahweh Shai. He's the life.
Right. For this is the life whereof Moses spake unto the people while he lived, saying, Choose thee life that thou mayest live. Nevertheless, they believed not him.
What they say?
Nevertheless, they believed not him.
Read it again.
Nevertheless, they believed not him.
Yeah, Israel, you didn't believe Moses, man. Keep going. That's why you would damn near killed Aaron, his brother, to build a golden calf, man. Because you didn't believe in Moses. Keep going. From the power of Yahweh Shimei Shai.
Nor yet the prophets after him.
Read that again.
Nevertheless, they believed not him, nor yet the prophets after him. Nor me, which have spoken unto them.
Yeah, so you didn't believe Moses, and you didn't believe the prophets after Moses, which is David, Solomon, Jeremiah, Isaiah, Daniel, Ezekiel, Ezra, Habakkuk, Amos, Joshua, Jeremiah, you know, Micah, all the prophets. That's right. Even the number 1, Yahweh Shai. John the Baptist, you didn't believe none of those prophets. Paul, you didn't believe none of the prophets that came after Moses. And we're prophets of the Heavenly Father too, whether you believe it or not. We're not out here to prove that we're prophets. We're just out here to do the will of the Most High and the Lord, man. We don't give a damn who the hell you think we are. We're just out here to do the will of the Heavenly Father, but we are prophets of the Most High. Why? Because we're telling you stuff before it happens, man. That's what a prophet does. We're talking against the great kingdoms. We're talking against the kingdoms of war. We're talking about we're condemned as wicked as society only through the spirit of Yahweh Shemai Shai. That's what it means to be a prophet, man. You goddamn dummies in the church and you fake ass Israelites, alright, you sold out Israelites, or you Israelites who didn't sell out but just dummies anyway, coming to your own mind, alright, are not preaching this, man. You're supposed to be preaching, you're supposed to reveal the so-called white man as the devil that he is. You're supposed to prophesy that the color of the Lord and talk about his second coming, and it ain't gonna be pretty. You're supposed to prophesy that 2/3 of Israel is wicked and they're gonna die. So you don't want to listen to none of that. Just like you didn't listen to Noah, you're not listening to us. To the spirit of Yahweh Shemai Shai.
That was it. 60. I read 60 already.
Yeah, that was it. All right, now here's a couple more. Go to Matthews 18 and 10. You go home Matthews 24 and 4. And
4.
Yeah, and then you get the last one, Timothy's 4:1, and then 4 and 16. That'll be the last one.
First.
Yeah, 1 Timothy's.
This is Matthews 18 and 10. Take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones.
Alright, see, read that again.
Matthews 18 and 10. Take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones.
So who's these little ones? That's talking about us, man. That's talking about us in the last days, because we're considered the little ones, the prophets. You know, because you got a lot of us who look young, and we're not that young. You know, but we're considered little in this world because we have no, you know, I went to college, or a lot of brothers didn't finish college, or, you know, we didn't go into the doctrine of this stupid ass world. You know, we don't have the high prestigious jobs. But what the scripture say in James 2 and 5, the Lord said, I call them the poor of the world. I call them the meek. We're the meek. Because the Lord don't want the true